Hey guys, this is Lumine, and today we're going to be talking about the new Genshin Impact TCG. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I'm going to be making videos about this. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Genius Invocation will be a game in which we will be able to play against various NPCs in order to get rewards. That includes Proto Gems, guys. I know you are trying to get that Scaramouche. I am in the same train. No worries. Don't tell anybody. So yeah, we're trying to add cards to our collection. Very much like Final Fantasy XIV for whoever who have played this game. However, we will also be able to play against other players in friendly PvP battles to minimize anxiety. We both know that Mihoyo cares deeply about our anxieties, which is the exact reason why I have 0 Pro Gems and 0 bitches. Upon immediate analysis of the official Genshin Impact TCG trailer, we find ourselves in Diona's Tavern, which is an undoubted inspiration from Hearthstone, a beloved Blizzard game that has carried the company by itself just because of how fun it is and how pay to win it is as well. But that aside, Hearthstone is a game that focuses on managing a very scarce resource known as mana, and it replenishes every turn spent by playing cards, a mechanic that Genshin Impact made sure to use in this game. So a dice is held by the traveler's hand. Either is canon, by the way, which is the next big clue we get about the game. Not a lot of TCGs uses dice all that often. However, it is a known element of the genre, and it is used primarily to calculate probability damage. Some Pokemon cards have attacks that may or may not hit several times. In Yu-Gi-Oh! There are cards in which prompt the user to throw a dice. In Genshin, however, they went a step ahead, and they will use this. In every face of the dice, we see elements. Yes, you heard me right. All of Teyvat's 7 elements: Geo, Hydro, Pyro, Anemo, Cryo, Dendro, Electro, and of course our beloved traveler's native element, the Omni element. Depending on the elements that your dice falls on, that will affect your ability to play cards. You choose several dices that will give you mana, and with that mana you play the game. There are many different types of cards in the game. Hero cards or character cards will have 10 health, as I've indicated at the top left of their cards, regardless of rarity. So if a 4-star card will have the same health as 5-star. All heroes will have unique skills indicated in the top right part of their card as star sockets. And in order to activate a character's skill, we might have to use an indicated elemental energy, as is asked for. We get this elemental energy by rolling our dice. Roll my dice!
I summon Kokomi of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck!
That's not what it does.
Roll my dice!
Which we do at the beginning of the game. Normal attacks and some skills require black energy, which we obtain by normal attacking, and it's just general whatever energy works for it. So some characters have ability to normal attack, as seen in the bottom left corner, and that is basically the character that you have active. So your active character will be able to do normal attacks. Some characters have the ability to use different elemental skills. So to be able to activate these abilities, it is necessary to gather energy from the corresponding element, and it will be indicated in the card. And we do that by basically choosing the dice once we throw it. There are also item cards. This will function like artifacts for those who have played Magic, or equip cards for those who have played Yu-Gi-Oh! They essentially can be attached to a character, improving its ability in combat, adding additional supportive, survival, defensive, or offensive abilities. And they cost some energy to use them. And your deck will consist of 3 characters, no more nor less, and some of these heroes are being able to summon units to aid us in the battle, as well protecting us, healing us, or buffing us. Xiangling, for example, is able to summon Guoba, who will deal 2 pyro damage. Fischl will summon Oz. These units will have a limited lifetime on the field indicated on the clock in the upper right corner of the card, and will be able to dish damage and apply their element. These summons will not be able to be targeted or attacked. We will all receive 3 cards to begin: Fischl, Kea, and Diluc. So whenever we basically start playing the game, these heroes are going to be like our starters. Not that you have to choose these heroes only. If you get other heroes, we can change it. We'll be able to buy characters with coins, and these are scarce. However, we will be able to be obtaining these coins through events and also through permanent reward systems in the game, similar to Pro Gems or like Moras. So it is important to make wise decisions at the time of purchasing them. I will be making videos of what teams are best with more detail once the game releases. The game has a fast pace with a set limit of 14 turns to decide the winner. So cheating with lazy styling strategies as seen so often in this type of games will mostly be ruled out. We start with 5 cards and we are allowed to swap the ones that we don't like in our opening hands. This is known as mulligan. The way you win is by dealing 30 damage, similar to Hearthstone, but not to the face or life points, but to the enemy characters on the board. Once you drop their health to 0, you win. When you begin, you select one of these 3 characters on the field, and that will make it your active character, similar to Genshin's own system of swapping characters. After you select your active character, you roll a total of 8 dice, and they will fall on a face indicating an element. From those 8, we will select 5 dice, which will become a very important resource for us to play the game, similar to mana in Hearthstone, or energy cards in Pokemon, or lands in Magic. Just like our initial hand, we are able to rethrow these dice to just get other options. With that, the game begins and the gameplay will be rather full of action. It is divided between 2 types of actions. There's the hand actions and field actions. You may play as many hands actions as you want. Playing cards from your hand. You can do that as many times as you want, so long as you can afford the price, which is dice energy. However, field actions will consume an action point, leaving the opponent with the opportunity to perform an action. Be it playing a card or using a character skill or attacks, of course, they must also use dice in order to do this. Some field actions include elemental skills, attacks, ultimate abilities, and swapping your active characters, which cost 1 die. So to recap, you play as many cards as you want or as you can afford, but you may only do 1 field action before your opponent gets the turn, basically. That is about it when in terms of core gameplay of the new Genius Invocation TCG, alongside some data about the cards and some strategy tips. If you would like to see more content like this, subscribe and hit the like button to help this channel grow and motivate my lazy ass to make more videos like this. I honestly like the gameplay and the rules, it seems fun, and I really honestly just can't wait to play it. Write down your opinion in the comment section, roast the shit out of me if I made any mistakes. Thank you for watching, and I guess I'll see you in the next TCG video.